Big upset statement today, as we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. They'll test the right side here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line to back. Picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the runner takes off to his right. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll feed the back again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass this time. With the catch, it's Davis. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Crucial third down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Using his legs, it's Davis. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's third and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. They better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. A big play for this defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Tackle by. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Gives it to the back. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
Making people miss. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Murray. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up here.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. So it would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
They need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Unleashes the stiff arm. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Georgia State. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
This one will be fair caught. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With sure hands, it's Davis. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive live, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to the left. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. Quarterback still with the football. Gets into space at the 50. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
The DB's backing off from the line now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. First and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks left and finds his target there. Got space, looking to score. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hand...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Misses the receiver, incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, the pass is picked off.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Caught on the outside. It's Brown. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught on the outside. It's Brown. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline. It's Murray. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it on the move. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And it falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Returner decides to fair catch this. One more play before they head to the locker room. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. Minna's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Georgia State offense on the field now. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. The spin moves. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. An explosive play. Big game. Spotted down near the 37. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and they're...
Touchdown, Georgia State. And this one is getting ugly.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility, pulls it in and gets 6.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Now it's second down here.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. It's a first and 10 play.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made down inside the 15. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. An inside give now from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he get there on the ground? Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. They'll try to run this one in. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Panthers offense back out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. More out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll toss it to the right side. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The pocket breaking down. Dump off caught by the running back. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take off here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Then they keep it going. Caught behind the line. It's Harper. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. It's complete. Running with purpose. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Toss play running right. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to extend the play. Looking to scramble now. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete downfield. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Iomanor. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country.
We are the champions, my friend. And we'll keep on fighting to the end.
Vision. It's exactly what they did.
Yeah, that's a touchdown. That's a nice one, bro. Got the dub, though. Big love. We are the champions. These stats don't even count to the high, man. It's all regular season.
And it's good.
Oh, damn it.
onside kick.
No.
And now the defense decides to swing the timeout.
Gotta play it safe, brother. Yes. Nah, this game, man, you know, had some of my homies hating on me. Like, oh, you thought you really was. You still enjoy this one for you, brother. Yeah, hold that.
And the fair catch, signal for and take it.
Nah, they did it.
Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. So in this possession, a couple things
He
in
was
play,
whooping
and
those
they
songs.
add to the lead, and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock.
Well, the defense
Oh, yeah.
telling us about gap integrity, not getting this
Man, shout out Ondo boys, man. Shout out Washiri boys, man. You know what I'm saying? Do it for y'all, man. Shout out DOE, man. You know what I'm saying? We can do it for y'all, man. This is who we do it for, man. You know what I'm saying?
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That run sets up a critical third down play. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll head out of bounds.
Victory formation. Ain't no booth review. Ain't no booth review. No booth review, man. And review yourself to the trip, man. Yeah, GG, brother.
On the field after the review, the play will stand. Big guys up front lined up with this first down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.